We got ourselves a double whammy, folks. A double whammy. Double whammy of new episodes, meaning that today you're getting one, and tomorrow you're getting the other. I am MegamanNG, and I welcome you to another Rise of the TMNT episode review. Today we're going to be talking about episode 6B, Minotaur Maze. Here's the deal. I'll provide a summary, as well as some of the main points. This episode review will not take us long, because since it was an 11-minute episode, I can probably get it done in about 5-6 minutes. Anyway, let's get underway, shall we? It starts with the turtles doing some sparring with their special weapons that they got from the bad guy in the first episode. Each of them outperforms one another, with Don, being the smartest, having the ability to see magical energy via a device. They soon spot someone entering a wall that leads them to a restaurant where mutants can enjoy themselves at their leisure without discrimination. But Leo soon notices a place where he can prove himself and earn the world's greatest pizza. The guy in charge ain't letting him in, but Leo's cockiness has him wanting to take a shot. He lets him in, but with one catch. Mystical powers are forbidden. So he and his brothers take the challenge. Do they have what it takes to survive the maze of death and get the world's greatest pizza? As I mentioned already, since we now have a new episode, it means we get a new review. Another review will be coming in tomorrow morning since, like I said in the beginning, we're getting 2 new episodes instead of 1. The plot of the episode itself involves the turtles having to reach the end of a maze to get the world's greatest pizza. But with one caveat, they cannot use any mystic powers whatsoever. This episode was truly action-packed, especially when they were in the maze. I mean, the maze itself, when you think about it, when you look up from an overhead, it looks like a giant pepperoni pizza. And I actually found it to be rather cool. It's also truly insane, as it was just like from start to finish from the whole maze section. It was just amazing. The animation also shows as well. And since it is a 2D show, it makes sense. At least it's not like Teen Titans Go, that's for sure. My favorite scene in the episode is the turtles trying to escape being crushed. And all through the while, Leo and Raph are arguing because all Leo wanted was to prove himself. And yeah, the other turtles being able to outperform him with their various skills. And Leo, when he tries to open a portal to New Jersey in the beginning of the episode, it just wasn't much. And there was also another favorite scene that I liked in the end, because after they were able to escape the deadly wall of death, they have to contend with the Minotaur, who's not pretty happy because they cheated. In a nice little bit of continuity, the episode itself takes place before the Fast and the Furious, since in that episode it was the second time they headed this place, but here it's the first time they've heard of it. It's actually pretty interesting, and I like how shows tie into continuity, though it does seem a little bit out of place. I don't know why, but it just is, because the Fast and the Furious is episode 5B, but this is episode 6B. I'm not questioning it, trust me, because even though I like continuity, it does seem a little out of place, and it doesn't help that most of the episodes, for some odd reason, are being aired out of order. Not that I have anything wrong with it, but it just makes me feel bummed out that I rather want to see them in a proper order. We are going to get more episodes as the time went on, but yeah, it's a bummer. We also get a first appearance of the Minotaur, and the Minotaur is voiced by Cree Summer. I forgot to mention this during my previous review, Shell in a Cell, but the announcer/manager of the wrestling show, yeah, she was voiced by Cree Summer. And that pretty much surprised me. I give shoutouts to the commenter who helped provide it too, so there's a plus on that one. Which, yeah, I'm now imagining Susie Carmichael in this episode. I'm just thinking out loud, but what can you do? Cree Summer is a talented actress and she does a pretty good job. And she also makes it pretty funny. Hilarious as it is, the turtles do get to try the world's greatest pizza, and it was a heartwarming moment, but they get put in a different wall. A wall of cheaters. You know what they say, cheaters never prosper. I just have one flaw with this episode, and Leo. Leo, to me, was the hindrance of the episode because he was pretty much a bragging douche. I just don't know why, but yeah, him being the joke is one thing, but Leo should know better than to not act like a moron that constantly brags and brags and brags. He does get what's coming to him, but I feel that is my only problem. Although everything else was pretty good, Leo does kind of learn his lesson, but I guess he learns the lesson in the hardest way possible. When you decide to cheat, you have to end up paying the price. Well, what can you do? The episode was alright, I give it an 8. It's a pretty solid episode, pretty action-packed one at the end, and the turtles get to try out the world's greatest pizza. Although, yeah, Leo getting smacked at the very end was just without a doubt hilarious. It really is. But like I said, my only flaw is Leo, because Leo, yeah, I'm starting to slowly not like him and how he's portrayed, because if he plans on being leader, he needs to get all those insecurities and negatives out of his system. It's no wonder why Raph is the definitive leader, and as brawny as he is, he at least knows what he's doing. So yeah, you guys are going to be getting another episode review tomorrow morning with episode 9A, The Longest Fight. And boy, I'm going to have a field day on that. So that's going to be it for this Rise of the TMNT episode review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and more importantly, click the bell. Doing all of this helps me out. And if you would like to support the channel, you can do so with my Patreon. You can support me on Patreon. And all it takes is $1 a month. And if you want to get a shout out at the end of every video, it takes $5. So yeah, this is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. See you tomorrow for my review of The Longest Fight. Cowabunga!